Alrighty, so what is going on, people? I am back again with a 5th gen RU battle. This is a 5th gen RU battle this time because I made a new RU team and I was just, okay, let's put stuff together and it looks like it'll work well as a team. So it actually does work very well as a team. I've had the score, or yeah. Anyways, this is battle hide against study off the Smogon battle finder. And also I should add that I'm very happy just to be able to upload regular or narrate battles and record and upload regularly now. So, anyways, gonna lead off with Quillfish because I have spikes, toxic spikes, thunder wave, and waterfall. So spikes and terra flinching shenanigans. As he is off with his Dusclops or not Dusclops, Dusknoir. So I'm just gonna set up some spikes just because of the fact that he does have a Steelix on his team, and those things quite often have sturdy depending on their set. If it's offensive, then sheer force. If it's defensive, it's sturdy, but better safe than sorry, just so I can break it sturdy. So I'm gonna set up a layer of toxic spikes here as he subs up and goes to the Shadow Sneak. And the fact that he went for Shadow Sneak right there over something like Will-O-Wisp or Earthquake is telling me that he doesn't have anything to hit Quillfish with. So that does come useful. So knowing that he has nothing to hit me with, I'm pretty much free just to set up my entry hazard. So I'm going to set up another layer of spikes as he brings in the Steelix now. And I just do not want to take an Earthquake from this thing. That's the biggest thing I'm fearing. So I'm just going to switch right out of there, go into my Rotom Cut form, my Mas Tequila. I like that song actually. So, he decides to set up his rocks instead of going for the Earthquake, which is, that works too. The only thing on my team that really does not like rocks is a Typhlosion. But yeah. So anyways, right there I went for the Volt Switch, fearing that he was going to switch out because he does not want to take a Leaf Storm. But he actually stays in and goes for the Gyro Ball. Maybe he was thinking that I'm Scarfed and he wanted to do some damage to me, but even if I was Scarfed, that wouldn't do a whole lot of damage anyways. So just gonna keep on going for Volt Switch because now he sees he can't do anything to me. So he's gonna switch sooner or later, and he does switch sooner, as in the next turn. And he goes to his what's the thing called? Hitmonlee right here. So decide to go into my Quillfish here just so I can get the intimidate off on him in case he's an offensive set. But and then what I'm gonna do immediately after is I'm gonna switch into my Golurk because he just fearing either the Fake Out or the Rapid Spin. So Golurk just seemed like the better switching right there, and he actually goes for the Foresight right there, telling me that he's a Rapid Spin set because I think the only real Rapid Spin set for him only I really see includes Foresight. So really not too scared of that. So Fairy is just gonna go for the Rapid Spin because I have 2 layers of spikes and 1 layer of toxic spikes, and he does not like that. So gonna go for the Rock Polish, felt pretty safe going for that, and now I'm a Golurk at +2 speed, so I'm pretty much set to tear some stuff up with this Golurk. But gonna go for Earthquake just because it's my most powerful move as he goes to a Sceptile, and as you'll see here, Sceptile does not appreciate that Earthquake at all despite it being resisted. So yeah, brings him about 50% really. So yeah, Life Orb, gonna go for a Shadow Punch, even like, pretty sure I could have just gone for another Earthquake to take it out, but I felt like going for Shadow Punch just because a more reliable kill and wouldn't have to worry about min-max stuff and resistances. So in comes this Dusknoir, and the reason I switch out here is because of the fact that he does have Shadow Sneak, and I'm not too sure how well I could take a Shadow Sneak. I mean, if I did take it, then I would be at a very not pleasurable amount of HP to a point where Life Orb would kill me. So wanted to go into my Quillfish just so I can get the Intimidate off. Wow, I cannot talk right now. So yeah, and right there I went for the Thunder Wave. I'm not too sure why. I guess I was thinking that maybe he was gonna sub up again on me, but I should have just set up a layer of spikes because earlier in the battle I saw that he really couldn't do anything to me. So I don't know why he would stay in on Quillfish anyways. So I'm gonna switch out, go into my Rotom, fearing the Earthquake again, but he predicts that very nicely and goes for the Earthquake, or goes for the Roar to phase me out. And I'm just gonna go for it phased me into Typhlosion. The Fire type move was pretty obvious, so the switch into Slowking was obvious as well. So went for the Hidden Power Grass, and that does not a whole lot considering the fact it's a Slowking, and yeah. So, because of the fact I don't want to take a Scald, I'm just going to switch out, go into my Rotom Cut form to take that. But he predicts my switch once again very nicely and goes for the Fire Blast, but unfortunately he misses. Now, I wasn't too scared of that Fire Blast anyways, just because of the fact that I'm a Rotom, I'm especially defensive, and Fire Blast isn't stabbed on Slowking, so a Fire Blast hitting especially defensive Pokemon, being my Rotom, it really does not scare me. So just gonna go for the Volt Switch right there, hoping he doesn't go into his Steelix, and he doesn't go into his Galvantula. So I'm gonna go into my Typhlosion because my Typhlosion my Scarfer, and in the event that Galvantula isn't Scarfed, then I could just very easy outspeed and KO him, and turns out he Specs or Life Orb. I don't know. All I know is he wasn't Scarfed, which is all that matters. So gonna keep on firing blasting just because that just seems like a very good plan. As he brings in Dusknoir, and it's gonna live just because Dusknoir usually carry max HP, and plus they have pretty good natural bulk to back up their HP stat. So yeah, turns out he is a sub-split set, and don't know what his fourth move is. I really want to say it's Curse, but at the same time he hasn't gone for it when he could have just very easily gone for the Curse right there, and then I would have had to been forced to stay in, and yada yada yada. So my plan here is just fire off Fire Blast till I die, but then I kind of realized, well, Typhlosion can survive one more Stealth Rock switch in, and when he does survive the Stealth Rock switch in, he would be in Blaze range, and since I'm Scarfed, a Blaze boosted Fire Blast would do a lot of damage to a lot of things, so I might be able to take advantage of that. So gonna save Typhlosion for later, go into my Rotom to take whatever hit he wants to throw at me, and then just Volt Switch out of there. No, I don't Volt Switch. I go for the Leaf Storm because I realized that he has nothing left on his team to take a Leaf Storm because Sceptile and Galvantula are both dead, and those are the only things on his team that resist Leaf Storm. So I do be able to. That makes perfect sense. I will be able to manage to take out. That made less sense. That didn't make whatever. I take out his Hitmonlee. That's what I meant to say. So Leaf Storm the what's this thing called? Steelix, and he's just gonna roar me out. Whatever, he roars me into my Lilligant, and yeah, Lilligant's in. That's usually not a good sign in RU. So I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder, put that Steelix to sleep, which is just okay, cool. Steelix is asleep. I get a free Quiver Dance unless he wants to stay in and try to Gyro Ball me to death or roar me out. Hell, I have no problem with that. That's more Quiver Dances. So free Quiver Dance. He goes into his Dusknoir. So +1 speed, special defense, special attack, yada yada yada. We all know what Quiver Dance does. And he's bringing in his Dusknoir, probably figuring he could live a Giga Drain or a Petal Dance and try to do as much damage to me with the Shadow Sneak as he can. But Shadow Sneak's not going to do a whole lot, and Giga Drain is just going to give me all my HP back, or most of my HP back anyways, and pretty much recover more damage than he dealt with me, even with Life Orb. So in comes this Slowking here, and I'm just gonna go for another Quiver Dance here because same situation as before with the Rotom. I know he has Fire Blast, but after +2 special defense, I'm almost 100% positive that I could take a Fire Blast because of the fact that it's unstabbed, like I did say earlier. So that's another Quiver Dance. Gonna go for a Giga Drain just so I get all my HP back as he brings in his Steelix. And yeah, at this point it's pretty much game because his last Pokemon is a Slowking. I'm pretty sure it's Slowking. Let me see here. Dusknoir is dead. Galvantula. Yeah, Slowking's his last Pokemon. So yeah, that right there is pretty much game. And Lilligant just cleaned everything up. I didn't even use my Medicham. That's poop. Oh well. I think I have Medicham. I think I use this. I have another battle with this team backed up, and I know Medicham is used in that one. It's used quite a lot. But anyways, yeah, that is going to be the. Let me see here, Quillfish. That was a 6. Wow, that was a 6-0. Would you look at that? So, anyways, yeah, I don't usually like to upload battles with this wide of a score, but the fact that I'm just long story stuff. But anyways, yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to leave a I'm blathering on. I don't want to re-narrate this, so I'm just going to keep on talking. But yeah, if you did enjoy this battle, feel free to leave a comment down below. Don't forget to show that like button some love. And if you aren't subscribed to me already and want to see more battles like this, then feel free to click that subscribe button right above. So with that being said, thanks for watching, and peace.